there are certain ideas that we have in our heads about who we are, about how the world is, that may not be true. In fact, most likely they're not true. The most likely thing is that they are stories, and perhaps stories that we've been telling ourselves for a very long time. Stories about how we believe we're supposed to present in the world, what we believe we're supposed to do, and the roles and responsibilities that we take on and pick up on a daily basis. And then in terms of the world, what we believe the world to be like, and how we believe the world responds to certain behaviors and certain actions. And all of this stops us from doing things that actually resonate within us, because we're fearful of a harsh world. We're fearful of how others will respond to us. But mostly it's because we're fearful of change. We're afraid of moving out of the comfort that we have created in our lives and that we have got very used to. Comfort is a beautiful thing, but it can also restrict us from moving and navigating through the world and through our lives in a way that deeply resonates with us. And in the coaching world, these are usually referred to as limiting beliefs. I call them stories because that's what they are. They're us telling a story about who we are and who we should be, and how things and people are going to respond to us and the way that we are. And what if you just put those on pause for a moment? What if you just allowed yourself to enter this world where this wasn't true? And how about for a moment you think of what story could I tell myself that would allow me to be the most powerful version of myself? What of these beliefs can I just put on pause for a moment and see what the world is like without it? And I get it, that is scary. Because we take safety in these beliefs. They're things which have protected us, but they're also stopping us. And I would just love to see a world where people are following themselves, where people have this deep alignment within themselves and they can move towards what resonates with them so deeply. The things which are so important to them. And I understand that money and security and a home and wanting to provide for family and children, I understand the weight of that. I really do. But I believe that when we find that alignment within ourselves and we start moving from that place of knowing who we are, we're able to create everything that we want to create. Once we drop all of these limiting beliefs that we have built up over a lifetime, we're able to move freely through the world. There's a lightness that comes with that. There's a freedom that comes with that. There's a great sense of play and fun that comes with that, because you're this expansive version of yourself instead of this narrow version of yourself. You're this open version instead of a closed version. And when you're open, people respond to you in a completely different way. Just the tone of your voice, the way that you hold your body, the way that you move through space. All of these things have a profound effect on how you interact, how you connect with others. Everything ultimately comes down to perspective. It comes down to how you're viewing things. So you need to ask the question, what is the best way for me to view? What lens should I put in front of this in order for me to see it the best I can? And maybe these glasses, which I've been carrying around for 20, 30 years, are broken. Maybe they're not allowing me to see the world clearly. And that's what I want most. I think that's what we all want, is clarity. The clarity to know how to move. If this resonates with you, feel free to leave a comment below. You can contact me by email. And if you're looking for freedom in your life, then that's what I help bring. I guide people towards finding freedom within themselves. Because once you find it within, you can then experience it outwardly as well. But it starts here. I hope that you're well. I'm sending you so much love. And I'll see you next time.